For 17 years, the Montgomery Academy family has worked directly with Brantwood Children's Home to support their mission of providing a safe, stable, and structured environment for at-risk children. We want to take this opportunity to let you hear directly from their leaders who work tirelessly to provide these children with what they need and to help you better understand why the work they do is so important.
Brantwood, we're a residential care facility, and the kids we have at Brantwood are kids that are in custody of DHR. People don't realize there are right around 6,000 kids in foster care throughout the state. There's right around 2,300 licensed foster homes. So our kids are those kids where if DHR in any of the 67 counties go into a home and kid had to be removed because of abuse or neglect or anything like that, first thing DHR is going to do is look for a relative placement. And so sometimes that's not available. They're going to look for traditional foster home placement. And when traditional foster home placement, relative placements is not available, that's where places like Brantwood come in. We have those kids that through no fault of their own need a safe, loving home. And when there's not one available through traditional foster home placements, through kinship placements, we get referrals for those kids. And so we look at those referrals, and if they fit our program, those are the kids we have at Brantwood.
I think that Brantwood doesn't look like a typical home that maybe we all go home to. We aren't in a neighborhood, but I want everyone to know that we are actually a home. We have children there. They are loved by everyone and supported by everyone that's around them. So while our house may not look like a typical house with parents or grandparents and 2 or 3 children, we still are a home, and it is a loving home. So it might look different, but we are there as a home loving the children.
So a lot of our kids that come in to Brantwood, they've maybe been eating paint off the walls or chapstick, thinking that that is food that's going to sustain them and keep them alive. And so when they come to Brantwood, we give them food, warm meals, snacks. They've also maybe been slept in or have been sleeping in a floor, a car, a couch, but not a bed. So they have a warm bed. We give them new comforters, new pillows, hygiene products, towels, things that they've never had before. And so we help them feel safe, secure, and loved just by, wrapping our arms around them and loving them the best that we can.
We can have up to 26 kids, and we stay pretty full. We're about at that number now. We think we might have had 24, but I was actually looking at a referral last thing I was doing, so it's safe to say around 26 is a safe number. We have kids that we're licensed actually to have kids as young as 10 to their 21st birthday, but actually the contracts read a little different. So right now our contracts are saying 13 to 21, but we'll say probably as young as 10 to their 21st birthday.
I think kids know what kids want and what they like better than anyone else. So the students here at MA know what kind of snacks they like. They know what the popular video games are. They know what other kids would want. And the thing is we're in the same age range as MA. So the children at Brantwood are the same age as everyone here. So I think kids know what kids want. And so if you could provide snacks, that would be great. If you choose to sponsor a child during Christmas, you know exactly what that video game might be that we don't. So I think that's how kids can help support Brantwood.
Most people think of success as, graduating high school and going to college and, owning a home. And those are successful things. But for kids going through Brantwood, I personally think that success is the small things. Maybe it's teaching a child how to brush their teeth. Maybe it's teaching them how to iron some clothes, or just the small things in life that you don't really think about.
Well, there's so many things that we wouldn't be able to do without civic organizations in town, churches, corporations and local companies. schools like MA, there are just so many different people in the city of Montgomery that help us and support our mission. They come out. Sometimes it might look like painting a hallway. Sometimes it might look like fixing our fountain outside. Sometimes it's organizing a closet that we can't have, like we don't have time to get around to doing. And then it's schools like MA that are sponsoring a child during Christmas and just giving them probably the happiest day of their year, sometimes maybe even their life. So we can't do any of that without everyone in the city.